Hi campus leaders. I just want to take a few minutes to explain the email I sent yesterday. Last Wednesday you had the opportunity to hear from our Moat Casey and Associates regarding our academic data review. At that meeting, we received a back and front handout, just like this yellow one here, that had the fifth root of y, and on the back side it had our KISS chart. What I'm going to do quickly right now is just explain our expectations for next Wednesday, and then for those of you who were with us last year, you can stop listening. For those of you who weren't with us, I'm going to explain more of why we use the fifth root of y and why we use the KISS chart. All right, so quick overview. Next Wednesday is simply a time to share some of your notes. This is what I did when the Moat and Casey team came to meet with the central office on Tuesday. These are some of the questions that I wrote from the data that they provided. And then from these questions, with the department, you go through asking why 5 times. After that, hopefully, you will come up with something on your campus that you will keep, improve, start, or stop. And that's what I want us to share with each other next Wednesday. Again, it's only going to be 2 minutes per campus, which really when you time 2 minutes, it's a pretty long time. So don't think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to have enough time to explain what question I had and then what I'm going to do on the KISS chart. If we take time to listen to each other with our instructional coaches by our side, hopefully we can gain some insight from another campus. Or if you're a campus and you're simply still at this stage with just a few questions that your data provided, you could even use the audience to go through the fifth root of y with the audience. Nothing that I want you to prepare for next Wednesday, strictly a time to share what you gained from the Moat and Casey data and some things that you may be doing differently or some things that you're going to keep doing on your campus after hearing the data. Hi, new campus leaders. Last year, we took time with asking why 5 times. So mathematically, we describe it as the fifth root of y. According to research, if you ask why 5 times, you get to the root of the problem. And so that's just simply a mathematical expression that we use for asking why 5 times to find out really why we're doing something. Using your data that you received from the Moat and Casey team last Wednesday, if something made you question, for instance, let me switch on this. These are the questions that I had last Wednesday whenever I reviewed the data. If you see this bottom question here, it says, who are the 4th grade Longfellow math teachers? Well, the reason I had that question, if you notice on this clock chart, the 4th grade students were at 62% that did not meet expectation to 20%. So their change from failures was a 42% increase. So I would like to know who those math teachers are and then ask 5 times who they are, what they did differently, why they did that so that their data increased. So that's just an example of how to use the fifth root of y. Looking at a data point, writing a question down, going to that particular team, or for me, that particular school, and finding out how they were able to move students 42 percentage points up for math last year. And now the KISS chart. Last year, we wanted to know both within our system and on our system things that we can keep doing, we should improve, we should start or stop. So after listening to the Moat and Casey team, hopefully your team came up with at least one thing in this KISS chart, and that's simply what we would love to hear at our meeting next Wednesday. Just a kind of interesting point about this KISS chart. Last year we collected all the campus's KISS charts, and we wanted to know what they wanted us to do at the district office working on the system. And that's why every campus now has instructional coaches, because it was overwhelmingly that campuses needed instructional experts on demand. So immediately when they needed in-service for their teachers or professional learning, they had them there on the campus. So we used this chart to make improvements on our system and within our system. I hope that helped explain the email that I sent yesterday. If you have any other questions, please give me a call or send me an email. Thank you.